Aloha! Welcome to Stacy 1969. My name is Stacy Richards, and I am an educator, an encourager, and an entertainer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself at staying focused on accomplishing tasks? Maybe a 7, you often accomplish tasks while staying focused. A 5, sometimes you're focused, sometimes you accomplish tasks. Or maybe a 3, you often do not accomplish your task and you often do not stay focused. If you are anything like me, accomplishing tasks is more effective with written and visual reminders. In this video, I'm defining a task as a purposeful, recurring action, meaning a task is something that is done again and again and with intention. I'm going to show you a strategy to track your weekly and monthly tasks. The strategy helps keep your focus on what you want to accomplish. In addition, you will hear my reasoning for writing and tracking tasks. I encourage you to 1, pause this video at any time to think and write. 2, get 2 blank pieces of paper and something to write with. I will use colored markers and a pen. And 3, print off the weekly and monthly tracking charts. The links to the charts are in the description below. If you cannot print the charts, you can view them and create your own. On the blank pieces of paper, you can label one weekly task and the other one monthly task. Back to task. What purposeful and recurring tasks do you want to accomplish every week and every month, and why? I like including and why to help easily focus on the importance and purpose of the task. Let's see some examples of weekly and monthly task sentences using questions to help focus our mind. Thinking of a goal of yours, what weekly and monthly task will move you in the direction of achieving your goal? Here is an example of a weekly and monthly task that moves me in the direction of achieving my goal. Every week, I pay $100 to the credit card company because I have the yearly goal to pay off all lingering debt. Every month, $50 is automatically paid for my tax debt because I have the yearly goal to pay off all lingering debt. I am specific when writing my task because I am setting myself up for success. When writing clear and specific tasks, I know exactly what to do. My chances to stay focused and complete the task increases. Thinking of your health, what weekly and monthly tasks will enhance your health? This is an example of a task for enhancing my health. Every week, I give purposeful time to somebody else's needs and wants because I am practicing how to be a better friend. Some studies show that making deeper, genuine connections with people can enhance your emotional, mental, and physical health. Thinking of what you desire to have more of in your life, what can you do every week and every month to bring more of that desire into your life? This is an example of a monthly task for adding more of what I desire in my life. Every month, I post a new blog with a new YouTube video focusing on my content being encouraging, educational, and entertaining, and focusing on improving my skills to create a quality video because I care about people and I have a desire to be a content creator for 20 plus years. Now, I encourage you to pause this video and write some weekly and monthly task sentences. You can use the questions to guide you. Now that you have some weekly and monthly task sentences written down, using minimal words, let's write each task on the tracking charts. On the chart with 8 columns, you can label your chart weekly task. I suggest choosing one day of the week to have your task completed by. I chose Sunday nights. At the top here, you can write the month and then the dates that correspond with the day of the week you choose. You can see I added an extra column by extending the lines. Once your chart is set up, you can rewrite your task using specific words. My first example, I wrote 100 to credit card because I have the task to pay $100 every week. My second example is give purposeful time to someone else because I have the task every week to give time to someone else's needs and wants. This is the weekly task chart I currently use. Using the chart helps me stay motivated, accountable, and focused. Since I started using this chart, you can see I have completed every task by bedtime Sunday night. Because completing my tasks are important to me, I prioritize my time. Now let's do the monthly task chart. On the chart with 6 columns, you can label it monthly task. At the top, you can write the year, and for the next 6 months, write the month's abbreviations. I like the idea of committing to a task for 6 months and then reevaluating. Under monthly tasks, you can see I use specific words to describe my monthly task. $50 paid for tax debt, write and post blog, create and upload YouTube video. This is the monthly task chart I am currently using. You can see for the month of October, I was successful in completing all of my monthly tasks. Because most of my monthly tasks have multiple steps and require more time, using this chart and a monthly calendar helps me stay focused to complete steps by specific dates. How do I make sure I stay focused on completing my weekly and monthly tasks? First, every morning I read my weekly and monthly task sentences. This helps keep my mind focused on the important items for that week and that month. Second, I use the charts to track tasks that have been completed and those that I still need to complete. The charts have been very useful in reminding me what task I want to complete. I wish you much enjoyment and perseverance in writing and accomplishing your task.